was a ghost.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. And the pregame warm-ups wrapping up out in Los Angeles, where it'll be the Lakers going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they're currently holding on to the best record in the league. Not the conference, the league. They've been head and shoulders above the competition this season. Coming down the stretch, a number of teams on the playoff bubble. Shaq, what can they do to close out strong?
Well, value not just every game. You have to value every possession.
Oh, yeah.
And not only that, you've worked all year for this, so go get it, Ernie. Go out and get it. Grab it, bite it, eat it, go get it.
Wow.
How do you follow that up?
I don't know, but bubble teams, they don't have the luxury of resting players. That's the difference.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Hi everyone, this is Kevin Harlan with Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Lakers are enjoying this break from the road. They came away with the victory in the last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building. And now we'll see who gets the advantage after they tied at one apiece.
And once they established that flow offensively, really never got any resistance from the D.
And I feel like the defense was one step behind all night. I mean, they never made the adjustments to string together a few stops.
C-Web this evening, all the makings of a up-tempo affair. A lot of speed on the floor. They love to play, both these teams, at a very high pace.
They're trying to get good looks early in the clock, and I'll tell you why. Against a better defensive team, why slow the ball up and wait for them to get set? Against better defensive teams, you must speed up the pace to get an open shot. In the NBA, an open shot from a player that's in his skill set is a great shot. It doesn't matter if it's with 1 second left on the shot clock or with 20 seconds on the shot clock. So why not speed the pace up, see if you can get that early look. If not, bring it back out and then set up a play. But run, get it going, and see if you can get some easy looks early.
All right, let's set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Giannis is down low with Lopez. Brogdon out there at Bledsoe. And it's Middleton in at the small forward.
Yeah, and the second pick in the 2016 draft out of Duke, bro. Brandon Ingram possessing a rare combination of length and shooting ability.
Now, gentlemen, two shots. Loose shots.
And that one falls for Ingram.
The former Blue Devil, Brandon Ingram, was taken second overall back in 2016, was deemed as untouchable by his front office as they rebuilt the roster. He's a big part of what the Lakers want to do over the next few years.
And he makes both free throws. And it was Magic Johnson, Greg, who said Ingram is untouchable. Also feels Ingram can be an elite scorer.
Yeah, I mean, Ingram certainly has the makeup and skills to be a first option on offense. And when he heard of how highly Magic thought of him, it made Ingram want to work even harder. You can certainly see the huge leaps he's made as a scorer since Magic kind of gave him that vote of confidence.
Kuzma can't get it to go. So for the Bucks, their last game, a loss to the Nuggets in Denver.
You know, a poor shooting night. I just got the sense they didn't work hard enough to get good looks.
Or selfishness. I mean, this is what happens when you don't make the extra pass. Your field goal percentage can go south.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo, and the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Antetokounmpo against LeBron. 13 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Inside, and it's McGee with the jam.
We've seen those flashes of playmaking ability from Ingram. I mean, he's more than just a scorer.
And that unleashed chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. All alone, and slam dunk Ingram.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Ingram with the steal. From about 16, Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump. I mean, you talk about the mystique and allure of Los Angeles. The Lakers are undoubtedly the #1 show in L.A. Truly one of the great franchises in the NBA.
Now here's Middleton, 5 to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Middleton's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
And with the legacy and the history of the Los Angeles Lakers comes the pressure to win.
For the organization, they have to be the best. I mean, they have no qualms about going out and going to get a big-time free agent. The players up to the front office, everyone in L.A. feels the pressure to win.
And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Kicks it to ball. Middleton against LeBron. Shoots from the baseline, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. LeBron's got his second basket of the night. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Chris, you and I love guys with a great handle, and they can finish with either hand. And I know you've got a couple guys who you think do it better than most.
Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, right,
He's
exactly.
one of the best finishers that I've seen. Oh, my goodness, the way he can finger roll you with his left hand and throw it up so high that rain will come down with it and finishing off of both legs. You have to look at a guy like Harden as well, the way he finishes. How about LeBron James? As strong as he is, it seems like he just kind of gives you a shoulder with either shoulder, bumps and waits, and then lays it up nice, too. I mean, you have so many players. And Curry, he's another guy that does it so well. I can keep going on and on, but those guys, don't forget about Mike Conley. He's ambidextrous. He might just shoot a jump shot with either hand. So you got to be careful when guarding these guys. Great finishers now.
Good names you've mentioned. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Muscala, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Lance Stevenson comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Mirotic. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
Look at Mirotic's touch inside. Mirotic understands how to score deep in the paint.
Stevenson against Antetokounmpo. Stevenson kicks to Rondo. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hill, no good. Lakers have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. James, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. They get it back. Mirotic, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Mirotic using his size on the offensive glass. A tough player to box out, given how agile he is.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
And that one falls for Mirotic.
But Luke Walton, he's definitely a coach players like to play for. I mean, it helps that he was a player not too long ago. Both stars and role players appreciate the candor and the opportunity he provides them.
Now, here's Stevenson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one, good.
And Rondo is a dime dropper. One of the best passing point guards our game has ever seen.
Here's Hill. The teardrop falls in. Hill's got his first basket of the night.
Oh, the floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
To the middle, here's Stevenson. The shot misses. And Milwaukee the other way now. Here's Connaughton. Misses the three. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hart the pass to LeBron. And stolen by Mirotic. Connaughton kicks to Hill. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Over LeBron. And that one hits back iron.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, there are a lot of letters that go into the spelling of Giannis Antetokounmpo's last name. He helped set the record straight of how you pronounce it.
In a Greek way, you gotta say with a D, so it's Antetokounmpo. But in the Greek way, you say with the NT, like Antetokounmpo. Whatever you got, just say, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Seems easy enough, right?
I guess so. I think a lot of people are going to stick with Giannis or the Greek Freak.
And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Getting high percentage looks, wearing down that defense on the inside.
Right, and as the defense collapses, that opens up inside-out opportunities. Productive first quarter.
Reggie Bullock is out there with Rajon Rondo. Then it's Mike Muscala. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Hart in at the three. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now, here is Muscala. No points in the game yet for him. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell-Pope. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Connaughton, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Now it's a 5-point Bucks lead for Los Angeles. They've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Caldwell-Pope feeling it out a bit. Back to LeBron. Over Mirotic. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on the Milwaukee Bucks.
James is a workhorse down deep. When he's close to the basket, you better wrap him up.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Chris, when you played against a team that you had played on before, did you feel any extra motivation to do well against them?
Always. They always got the business. Whether it was I left Golden State and went to Washington, had to give them a triple-double and 40 there. Whether it was after I left Washington, had to come back and give them a triple-double.
Yeah.
And beat them bad and hug the crowd after. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of motivation. You definitely want to make sure you give your ex-team the business and make them regret, at least for the 24 hours until the next game, that they let you go.
I love that thought process. That's fun. Now here's Middleton. Some stats for him. He averages over 21 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For Milwaukee, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Some changes for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Muscala. Kyle Kuzma comes in for James. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Rajon Rondo. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Mirotic. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for Pat Connaughton. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. Middleton hits them both. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
And the chance to draw up a great play. I mean, this is a chess match at work.
All right, Staples Center. Look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Laker girls.
Take a look at the standings out east. The season nearly complete. Taking a look at Milwaukee. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And of course, Toronto. They're just sitting one spot down, right on their heels.
And seeing where the Bucks are, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings, this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
Yeah, Greg, and early in the year, maybe they were catching some teams by surprise, but now everybody knows how strong they are, and they're still rolling along.
Fruitful possession, just doing what they can to extend the lead.
And that's what you have to do. Stay in the moment. Keep grinding.
And it's in there. McGee's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, look at that awareness of ball. Fantastic at recognizing when his teammates are wide open.
A lot of people have a lot of opinions on Lonzo Ball, but one thing is for sure, Chris, he is a playmaker.
Oh, yeah, and his teammates love to play with him. That's a big thing, Kevin. I mean, he's a natural catalyst for his team. And it goes beyond his impressive passing numbers. I mean, you can see just how different the team is when he's on the floor. I mean, and it means they're moving, they're running. He came into this league advertised as an unselfish playmaker, and he's been that and some.
Here's Caldwell Pope after Eric Bledsoe's score. Caldwell Pope against Brogdon. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. He's looking for Middleton and finds him. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the score from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Lopez. Pass to Brogdon. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Goes back up. Rebounded by McGee.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Caldwell Pope against Brogdon. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
And Caldwell Pope, the Georgia product, when he's on the floor, it's for his defense. He can give you a handful of points, but what he takes away with defense is far more significant. One of the better perimeter defenders since entering the league.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Ball against Bledsoe. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And with Caldwell Pope in his defense, he can guard any type of perimeter player.
Yeah, I mean, he has the long arms to bother small forwards and fast feet to stay with point guards. Really gives a lineup a lot of options in terms of matchups when he's on the floor. Great instincts on defense, and it's very hard to shake as he'll hound you through screens.
That free throw good from Bledsoe. And Stevenson's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Eric Bledsoe drops them both. Here at the end of the season, players fighting through fatigue. Chris, is there anything else the league can do to help keep guys staying fresh and healthy?
Okay, well, I'm a little old school in this. I mean, you wake up and you go to work. That's about it. If you're not hurt, you just play. Think about this. Will Chamberlain, those guys were playing in shoes that were made of cloth. They didn't have any tapes, and they were riding on planes, not in first class, and travel was worse, and they still had 82 games. What are we talking about? The guys are okay. It's okay. Everybody's all right. They'll live. I think right now we're babying them too much anyway, trying to give more time off. It's okay. I mean, that's one thing that we can say is consistent. There's always been 82 games, and if anything, players before this generation has had less rest. So I don't look at it as they need more rest. I look at it like, man, toughen up, let's go and play some games and see what happens.
Here's Brogdon following the basket by Lonzo Ball. 5 on the clock. Brogdon kicks to Lopez. Shoots over Ingram. Hits the outside fadeaway. Lopez has got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
And the jumper Lopez possesses is lethal. I mean, it's so smart at knowing when to take these shots.
Ingram against Brogdon. Ingram passes to McGee. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. McGee's got 8.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Bledsoe looking it over. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Oh, that's a brutal giveaway. A pass to no man's land.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Muscala, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. LeBron comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Mirotic comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now here's Rondo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Here's Middleton. Off target from the baseline. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Bucks ahead. They're up by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys were able to get the lead. What was the key to getting all those open shots?
It was just getting stops, getting rebounding, getting out and pushing, finding lanes, finding open guys.
And you made the most of it, Chris. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Good to have you back. Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 10 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
Really great rebounding effort, Ernie, so far. They're putting up some nice numbers in that category. That's the big difference in the first half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they're not matching up well defensively, giving up a lot of open looks, a lot of easy points. They're allowing a crazy high shooting percentage, 60% and up. Time to step it up quick.
And that should do it with the second half of...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. If you look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
You know, and as effective as he was at slashing to the hoop in that first half, even better at finishing once he got there.
Seems like he had enough dunks in the first half to last him for the next 2 or 3, 4 or 5 games.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. On the court for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are your small and power forwards. Bledsoe is out there with Brogdon, and it's Lopez in at the 5. Milwaukee leading by 5. And Greg, what else is there to say about LeBron, one of the best to ever play the game?
I mean, he's been the face of the league for so long, and he's done a tremendous justice to that title. Has always played with so many expectations and really has met every single one of them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance to see a guy like LeBron in the NBA, and he's truly been a generational talent.
Rebound the Lakers.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those 2 things that he possesses.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Lopez. Brogdon against Ingram. Bledsoe outside. Shoots over Kuzma. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
They haven't been able to get their legs under them since coming out of the locker room. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Ball dishes to LeBron. To the inside, McGee. Bledsoe with the rebound.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Middleton. 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they finally get one to go. I mean, and just in time, an 0 for 4 start to the second half can really make a team tighten up.
Here's Ball. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
Only 1 for 5 to start the half. I mean, whatever adjustments they made at halftime weren't the right ones. He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Now, here's Ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. No good from Bledsoe.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
Ball kicks to LeBron. Over Middleton. The shot's good from LeBron. LeBron's got 12 points in the game.
And the in-between shot of James, a thing of beauty. I mean, he's so clever at taking advantage of this area of the floor.
Antetokounmpo, no good. Lakers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, certainly.
He finds a major hole in the D beyond the arc and still can't cash in on it.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's got 6. Down low, Brogdon. Some solid defense from Ingram. Lakers trail by 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
The feed to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Over LeBron. And the Bucks miss again. Lakers shooting 43% from the field. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Los Angeles with another miss. Bucks leading by 5. And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Timeout called the Lakers. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
This is a critical timeout for them. They've got to come up with a plan to slow him down right here and right now.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Muscala, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Caldwell Pope comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ball. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Mirotic comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Now Hill, after the missed 3 from Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. There's 1:38 left in the third. Here's James. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping for him.
Here's Connaughton. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Pass to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. And James pulls it down. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Hart. Kept alive. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Off target at the rim. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Middleton finds Hill. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Fires the 3. Middleton can't get it to go.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Here's Hart. And again, the Lakers no good. Milwaukee leading by 7. There's the pass to Hill. There's 21 seconds left to play in the third. Mirotic's shot is off. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and when Ilyasova is aggressive, he makes the defense uncomfortable, which is how he gets these calls.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
And look, Ilyasova played the first 7 seasons of his career with the Bucks. He bounced around since then, but he earns minutes wherever he goes.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And here's Rondo. Pass to LeBron. Trying to get something going. And it's in. Oh, wow. He nails the buzzer beater.
And they make sure to get the last shot of the quarter there. Nicely done.
Yeah, clock running out. They stay poised and get the shot off just in time.
And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And so Hill will bring it up for the Bucks. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for them. They've got LeBron James. Reggie Bullock is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's Mike Muscala. And it's Hart in at the 3 slot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Now, here's Bullock. Following the miss by Nikola Mirotic. Rondo passes to Muscala. That one goes in. Muscala's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Lakers. Milwaukee leading by 5. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
Laker girls!
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Evan?
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And they have to. I mean, this isn't the time in the game to be careful. This is the time to attack.
Now, here's Lopez. Rebound the Lakers. Bullock kicks to Kuzma. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The timing, the precision. You got to respect Kuzma's ability to drain shots off the pass.
Pass to Connaughton. Mirotic against James. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Lakers trail. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Rondo against Hill. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Mirotic finds Lopez. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Here's Bullock. And it's all evened up.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here is Hill. Lopez outside. Pass to Middleton. Right side, Mirotic. Off target there with the little leaner.
Well, look, his teammates are going to stop giving him the ball if he keeps taking shots like that.
And the dunk by LeBron.
Whether he's driving, posting up, or firing from deep, you know LeBron has it all. He's been a fantastic evening for him.
4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Now Hill. Lopez outside. He kicks it to Middleton. Out to the right wing. And they get it. He's off on that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Now the pass to Rondo. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Passes it to Kuzma. Here's Bullock. Shot clock reset for the Lakers. And that one drops. 18 points for LeBron.
Oh, come on. James has made plenty of these shots during his career. He embraces the pressure.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
There should only be one thing they're talking about in this timeout. Trying to deny him the ball in the paint before he does any more damage.
Presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
Well, he's got his field goal percentage in the high 50s, and that says a lot about how well he's been able to kind of exploit the gaps in the defense. his motion, his ability to find open spots on the floor, you can definitely see the difference.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. JaVale McGee's checked in for Josh Hart. Ingram comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Ball subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Here's Ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo making his last shot. No coverage that time. James has got the lead back up to 4 now for the Lakers. Bledsoe right side. 1:49 left here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo up top, guarded by Kuzma. Trying to get open is Lopez. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's McGee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Bledsoe kicks to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Kuzma. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Out to Ingram. Here's James. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Middleton. Here's Antetokounmpo. Bledsoe dishes to Middleton. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Shoots over Kuzma. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. Taking 2 shots.
Last on the first.
He knocks down the clutch free throw.
In many ways, he feels like he's playing his best ball right now when you talk about LeBron James.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
It's them what they need. Could have been better, but they're out front.
Here's Ingram. A putback. Good.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Greg, he's ferocious when the ball goes up to the paint and stolen by Kuzma. To the left wing. 29 seconds left in the fourth. James wide open. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. .24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Ball against Bledsoe. Just 5 to shoot. Count it!
Just terrific determination. First compiling the lead and now building on it.
Oh, man, and this is late in the game. It's tough for a team to come back. Everything has to fall into place.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're trailing by 5. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they draw up to get this quick shot.
Well, do you go with your rhythm? You have to decide, do you run something new, something that's been working, something they haven't seen?
Three from the inbound. Offensive rebound, Bucks. For 3, Brogdon. Trains it from downtown. And the Lakers call time here. They're ahead by 2. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
All right, Staples. Lucas coming on the court. Come on and get loud for your Laker girls. Fans, get out of your seats and make some noise.
5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. LeBron, what is your sense of how the team is playing at the moment?
We have a good thing going right now. We want to try to keep it going. And the best part about tonight's game was the defensive end. We defended and we shared the ball, and that's a good ingredient to a win.
It was working at both ends, LeBron. Thank you for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.